Hello everyone, I am Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's review or to the another benchmark test comparison between the Oneplus Nord 2 versus the Poco F3 GT versus Realme X1 Max device. So all the three smartphones, they do have the Dimensity 1200, but except the Oneplus Nord 2 which has got the Dimensity 1200 AI chipset. That's one quite different, but still all the three smartphones, they do have the Dimensity 1200. Let's see which phone will be having what kind of another benchmark score. That is a really interesting topic right now because these two phones are getting really less another benchmark score when compared with the Realme X1 Max device. Yes, absolutely, the Realme X1 Max was able to score up to 7 lakhs of an another benchmark test. My highest another benchmark test in this phone was about 6 lakhs 91,000. But in these two phones, we are getting only 6 lakhs and 6 lakhs 10,000, sometimes even 5 lakhs as well, 5 lakhs 90,000, somewhere around that. Let's see what will happen this time. I'll try to compare all phones together. So here you need to note down which phone will be heating up with how much kind of temperature. That is what you need to check. So let's see, friends. So first is to clear everything from the background, so there is no background applications running right now. That's completely checked, as you can see. I'll let me to put all the phones in aeroplane mode, and that's also done. All the three smartphones are completely in aeroplane mode, and during this time I'm not trying to use any kind of game turbo or any kind of high performance mode to boost the another benchmark score. Nothing at all, just the basic phone and basic applications only I'm trying to use. That's it. And the temperature of the phone Oneplus Nord 2 is about 31 degrees, 32. So 32, 31.8, and Poco F3 GT is 32.6, and Realme X1 Max is 31.6. As you can see, these are the temperature readings before doing the test. And the back side, 31.8. It's same, as you can see, not bad. So I'm trying to show you exactly everywhere the temperature, how much it is between all the phones. So now let me to start doing the another benchmark test, and before that, let me just slightly decrease the brightness. So how much you want to keep? Let's keep about 50%. That should be kind of good, I think, in terms of the testing. 50% is the brightness. That should be perfectly done. Let me just slightly decrease the 50%. So all the phones are using the 50% brightness only during this time of demonstration. Let me to start the another benchmark test. So right now, as you can see, friends, all the three smartphones are started at the same time in terms of another benchmark test, and now it's going to be really very interesting. I'll try to show you exactly my room temperature, how much it is right now. My room temperature is pretty low, it's only 30 degrees, as you can see. So let's start saying which phone will be having how much kind of temperature, how much higher it can actually go. So 31.8 and 33.6, Realme X1 Max 33. These two phones are coming close to 33 right now. I'll try to focus mainly on the temperatures and even the scores as well, what is happening and how much difference of the another benchmark score we can actually expect between these phones. That is what my point is in this kind of video. Let's see, friends, and later on I'll try to do the display comparison and even the camera sample comparisons as well between the phones, so to decide which phone is the best to buy. So maybe tomorrow I need to little bit kind of focus on the camera as well. So I did do plenty of speed tests and a lot of other RAM management tests, but the camera test is the one which is remaining in my channel. So I'll try to make sure that I'll try to upload the video as soon as possible for you all. And 33.8 degrees in this Oneplus Nord 2, and 34.4 degrees in this Poco F3 GT, 35, and in the Realme X1 Max, 35 degrees. As you can see here, friends, how the temperatures are in terms of the another benchmark test, and all the phones are using the same kind of brightness, which is a 50% brightness level. So that should be kind of really good. And in case if you want, if you're having any other doubts regarding these two phones, try to check the playlist which I have created. The playlists are created for the both phones, Oneplus Nord 2 and the Poco F3 GT. Those will give you the clear idea whether to buy the phone or not. So this is my just first day of using the Oneplus Nord 2, and this is my second day of using the Poco F3 GT, friends. So still I need little bit kind of just one more day to see what is happening between both phones in terms of the performance or in terms of the problems, just to find out what are the issues. So soon I'll try to make a video on the Oneplus Nord 2 as well in terms of the what are the issues can be seen in the Oneplus Nord 2. Very soon I'll try to upload a video on the topic. So let's see, friends, in this another benchmark test, what tests are going to be. I'm not sure why the Realme X1 Max is having that kind of high scores. I'm not sure why those kind of high scores in the Realme X1 Max. Same processor, but this much of kind of huge difference, it should not be there. Maybe close to 20,000, 30,000. That's kind of okay. I can definitely accept that, because the iQOO 7 and the MI Linux also, they do have the difference of 20,000, 10,000, 15,000. No problem. But 1 lakh difference, then that's a huge problem. So that is the reason I thought of just mentioning for you all. So now Again, I'll be back after some time, maybe close to 50% or 60% of the another benchmark test. 35.2, 36.4, 37.4. As you can see, 37.4 in this and 36.4 in this one. The Realme X1 Max is heating up more. The OnePlus Nord 2, it's not that much. It's not heating up much, not bad. When I do the CPU throttling test, I did see phone heated up a lot in this OnePlus Nord 2 device. 38.2. The highest Realme X1 Max, it's increasing. The temperature 38.2. 37. As you can see, 38.2. It's a lot of temperature in that phone, and in this Poco F3 GT 37 and 36. 37% as you can see, friends, clearly. So I'm going to be back after some time, then we'll be able to discuss what is the temperatures again. So right now, friends, we are trying to reach the final score, which is close to 90% as well. Let's check the temperatures finally. The temperatures were close to 35.2 degrees, and in the Poco F3 GT it's kind of close to 36.2 degrees. And the Realme X1 Max finished the complete test, and the Realme X1 Max was about 37.6 degrees. So overall the temperatures was first higher in the Realme X1 Max, and second in the Poco F3 GT, and third in the OnePlus Nord 2. OnePlus Nord 2 did increase the high temperatures during the CPU throttling test only. Finally, the benchmarks has been successfully completed between all of this Dimensity process. Now let me try to bring the camera slightly close to the phone. So this is going to be really interesting, friends. So it doesn't matter how many times I do the another benchmark test in the Realme X1 Max. The Realme X1 Max remains close to minimum 6,70,000 I did see, and it right now 6,81,000. Let me try to combine all the three phones together. Now let's see in terms of the CPU scores. The CPU 166 in the OnePlus Nord 2, 161 in the Poco F3 GT, and you can see 176 in the Realme X1 Max. So Realme X1 Max is the highest, and the GPU 237 and 216 and 195. You can see the difference, friend, how it is in terms of the GPU. And next, memory 122, 99 and 110. And the weird thing is that in this UX, the Realme X1 Max scored a lot of scores in terms of having the points for all these categories. As you can see in terms of the UX, this is what I'm going to compare side by side. As you can see, 126 versus 145, and here we got about 124. So this is a section where the slightly higher points in the Realme X1 Max, and but overall, friends, you did see the scores. It's really high in the Realme X1 Max. I'm not sure what is happening with the Realme X1 Max. So this is a quick comparison. And one more thing, the temperatures are slightly higher in the Realme X1 Max, and then in the Poco F3 GT, and then in the OnePlus Nord 2 device. And OnePlus Nord 2 device, as I said, I'll need to focus on gaming. So the CPU throttling and all this another benchmark are one side, and real life testing, which is a gaming, is one side. So I need to do the testings. Maybe tomorrow I'll definitely try to do the on this OnePlus Nord 2. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, check the playlist, and all the videos will be helpful for you to solve the questions and all the doubts as well. See you in the next video. Until then, bye.